So we're going to start with the head and neck. So we radiate up through the tummy, take that breath in, spread the floor, make your fists, everything nice and strong. Then as if you're trying to wade through treacle, so I want you to build tension in the neck muscles, so the neck muscles have to work as you come through. So imagine you're pushing against something. And we're going to start with the chin, it comes down. Rotates. Up. Down. So I'm imagining there's a circle, a line coming all the way around, which I'm tracing with my eyes. We're going to go back the other way. And rotates, side bends. Looking up. Remembering if you feel pinching, just to go over it. No compensations or coupling through different bits of the body. Thoracic spine. I'm going to come in and make a fist. Before you do that, if you need to, you can take a yoga block to squeeze between the legs. So we're trying to make sure the pelvis stays nice and stable, because the ribs are what we need to work without these pelvis coming in. If we need to, you can also do it against the wall to lock things on. Make fists across. So we're going to start with flexion. So just through your middle back, and if I turn sideways, you're trying not to let your shoulders come way forwards off your hips. So keeping them behind the hips, you flex down. Then from there, I'm going to turn around to face you. So it's just that upper spine. From there, we rotate to the left. The hips are staying forwards. Side bend left. Then you're going to grow tall, and you're going to come up and over. So if I turn sideways, you can see that I'm trying to extend my upper back over. Side bend to the right. Rotate and flex. Come back, keeping those shoulders behind the hips. We're going to go the other way. So rotate. Side bend, extend over. Again, we're wading through treacle. Side bend, rotate, and round. Things to watch out for as you rotate. Don't let your pelvis follow, and try not to shift from side to side or front to back. We're just looking at this bit of your spine moving. Scapulars or shoulder blades. So imagine you've got a little hoop just here. And your arm can't come outside of that hoop, otherwise it gets electrified. And you're going to think about the back of your shoulder. So to start with, just the shoulder, everything else tight, is going to come up, but that hand staying in the hoop. Then you pull it back, then you pull it down, and then you push it forwards. So it's just that shoulder blade up, back, down, and forwards from the front. So I'll show you. We're going to go back the other way. So we go down, pull it back, shrug it up, push it forwards. Compensation wise, we don't want the other shoulder to move. We don't want the whole ribs to move. It's just that shoulder blades. And we don't want this hands to move up and down as well. Just the shoulder blades doing that circle nice and slow, making sure we hit all those bases. Then we move to the other hands. So it comes up, back, down, forwards, up, back, down, forwards, other way, you go back, up, and again, back. So, radiate through. Everything's super strong. Really important with this, probably more than the other ones, because there's more which can compensate. So as if you're going through treacle again, thumb pointing up, reach, 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 nice straight elbow, as high as you can, as far back as you can. Two things to remember. One, as it comes up, I don't want your bend to come from the back. This stays strong. The other thing, I don't want it to shrug up nice and high. Those are the two biggies to watch out for there. And then rotate your palm out as far as you can. And we start to draw a big circle backwards. Don't let your rib cage shift. Don't let your spine rotate. All the way back now. Keep rotating that hand. Keep it coming back. Keep the chest proud all the way till it gets back here. So you're in that extended position. and then come down to the side. We're going to go back again. So keeping the knuckles facing in, you reach back as far as it will go, chest stays proud, don't let yourself collapse over. From there, rotate all the way around. And then we draw that big circle, big circle. Shoulder stays down. Now, wrists. Wrists. This is a rather small tennis ball, but if you've got a bigger tennis ball than that, that would be awesome. Hold it in your hands. You don't need the tennis ball, but it's quite nice to have something to be able to rotate. Become solid. The arms down, fully extended. So palm rotated up, then you flex all the way up. And then without moving the bicep, just that lower arm rotated down, comes all the way back down to straight. So full rotation out, and we come up. Full rotation down, and we come down. Then you can reverse it, so you come up with the knuckles up, rotate at the top, down with the knuckles down, both arms. Wrists. So from here, we'll do them both at the same time. So bring them in, down, rotate, and out. So we're trying to get full range of motion through those hands, back the other way. Okay, so we're going to send a ripple all the way through the spine. And there's several ways we can do this one. The simplest one is the cat-cow, yoga cat-cow. So we're going to start at the lower back. And so we've got to tilt here, and it's going to start with the pelvis coming under, and you'll see that the back just starts to flex. And then it comes up into the middle back, comes up between the shoulders, and drops down through the heads. Then coming back the other way, we start down at the pelvis, sending our back into extension one by one by one. Up the back, in between the shoulder blades, and back into extension. You can reverse it from the head, so it comes from the head, in, through the shoulder blades, then into the lower back, and from the head, and send the ripple up. All the way down into the back. Other ways you can do it, if your knees are fine, you can do it seated. The same kind of thing from here. Start by tucking the pelvis under. Send that ripple back through the spine, all the way down into the neck. And then start at the back, send the ripple back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Or you can do it through the head. So flexion, and then do it through the head, extension, into the hips. So actually if I turn sideways on, really important to brace on this one, because I want you to imagine you've got a cup of tea balanced on your back and you don't want to spill a drop. So I come into 4-point kneeling, everything stays braced in the tummy. So now I can't move this way, and I definitely can't shift from side to side. So everything braced on, slowly we bring the knee to the chest, that's flexion. Now without tilting the pelvis to the side, we extend. Keeping that thigh, that shin parallel to the ground, trace round, into extension, and back through. We go back the other way, so we extend, rotate out, bring it in, and come down. All the time trying to push that circle to get a bit more range without sacrificing the pelvis. We're going to go with knee. So the knee, we should be able to get a little bit of rotation of the knee joints without thigh having to move. So lock on through your thigh so that can't move, and then you bring the heel to the bottom, and then rotating through this joint, come out and extend up. So we rotate in, come down, rotate out, extend up. Then we go the other way, in, rotate out, and extend, in, rotate out, and extend. And we do that on both legs. The final part is the ankle. And for this, I'm going to sit up on here. Now, the ankle's a really easy one to cheat. So what we're going to do is try and block the cheat by just crossing the leg if that feels comfortable, because we don't want the shin to be moving here. But we're going to draw a massive big circle with this foot and really take it to the end ranges. And if you feel cramping going on in your feet, it's probably a good sign. So you might get some creaking and cracking. Lock on over that shin so you can make sure it doesn't move. And here we go. So we're going to pull the foot up towards the shin. Turn it out. Points. Keep pointing. Turn out the other way so the sole's facing the outside of the wall. Pull it all the way up. And we're going to go round. And again, I want it to feel like you're going through treacle with this. Then we go the other way. So rotate out. Come down. Push through all those muscles aiming to stretch and contract. And again, down. And round. And you can do that with both feet. So that's the whole of the articulations there. There's other ways to come in to get those articulations as well. And there's other joints which we haven't worked. We haven't worked fingers, we haven't worked toes, which are all important joints to be able to get moving as well. But that's the basics. The simplest version, go through once in each direction, probably about 30% resistance as you're doing the movements. But you can up that if you're warm to a little bit more. When you start going to near 100%, actually you take a lot longer to go round. But if it's a proper 100%, you're sweating by the end of it. It's really, really tough. But for your morning workouts, 30%, once or twice each way. From top all the way to toe, and that will keep all those joints moving beautifully.